Fear is a torment. Fear opens the door for the enemy. Fear shrinks the becoming of men. Fear dwarfs the becoming of men. Fear limits the becoming of men. The becoming of men is a possibility. And this era, God has put his becoming for every one of us here. And we have to take away fear. Take away fear. Be conscious of God's ever abiding presence. He said, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he said, I shall fear no evil. He said, for God is with me, for thou art with me. This is a man that was conscious of the presence of God. So in the midst of walking through the valley of the shadow of death, he's just conscious that God is with me. There are some people that they are walking through the valley of the shadow of death, and they don't even know that something like that exists. Because of how conscious, how God conscious they are. Because of how scripture conscious they are. Because of how word conscious they are not even aware that they are passing through the valley of the shadow of death. They are not even aware that they are in the fire. They are not even aware that they are in the ocean. The Bible says we'll walk in the fire, and the fire will not burn us. He says even in the ocean, the flood will not carry us. But what guides us is the consciousness of scriptures. Is the consciousness of God's ever abiding presence. Do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? He said, I shall fear no evil. Be bold and be courageous, and never fear what man can do to you. Because the Bible says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Greater is he that is in me than he. The person you are afraid of in the world, the one inside of you is greater than the person. The person that is dwarfing your becoming, the one inside of you is greater. So sometimes you need to speak this scripture to yourself. Greater is it. Confess it to yourself. As you are confessing it, you are sending fear away. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. He even said, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. In the presence of my enemies. So table is table. God can prepare a table before you in the presence of men that you are afraid of. God can prepare a table before you in the presence of people that have vowed that certain things will not happen to you. God can prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. God can prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. The table is high, but God is above. Because God is above the table. Never belittle the one that is inside of you. Because the one that is inside of you is higher than the table of the enemy, and higher than the counsel of the enemy. The counsel of the enemy cannot stand. The counsel of God has not changed. The counsel of God is greater, is he that is inside of you, irrespective of who they are. Greater is he that is inside of you, irrespective of their counsel. Greater is he that is inside of you. You are knowing it. Greater is he that is inside of you. This is how we become in this kingdom. We become by consciousness of the greater one inside of us. For the greater one is inside of us. Don't belittle the one inside of you. The one inside of you is strong and mighty. Don't belittle the one inside of you. The one inside of you is strong. Be bold and be courageous. That is where the strength of the believer lies.